Chapter 1. Mia. Shit! I say loudly to myself as the fire grows. Though safely contained within my bonfire in the backyard, the brittle dried herb releases a lot more smoke than I expected. I step away coughing. I stand up to grab the hose across the lawn, but by the time I turn around to face the bonfire, I see a man push past my short front fence. He stalks towards me, so I promptly spray him in the face, yelling, "Get out! I'm calling the police!" I whip off my headset and pull out my phone. He gets on his knees by my smoking bonfire and slowly covers it with the lid on the ground next to it. Hands in the air and facing a stream of chilly water, he turns to the side and says,
"I get how this looks, but could you please stop spraying me with the hose?"
Patiently, he keeps his hands up and waits. Even on his knees, I can tell he's a tall man. When I get a longer look at him, he doesn't even seem like a stereotypical robber with dark, inconspicuous clothes, holding a sack of tools. Whatever I imagined a robber to dress like, he's not that. It looks like he's dressed for a run. He's got a fitted white long-sleeve tee with reflective shoulders, a black baseball cap, fluorescent pink running shorts, and dark Asics, currently all being soaked under my hose still pointed at him. I quickly let go of the handle to stop the water flow, but hold it in a combat position in front of me, as if I could fend off his muscular frame with another spray from the hose alone. A dozen feet away, I feel comfortable enough to hear him out, but I'm still cautious. "Okay, quickly explain what you're doing in my yard. I've got a finger on 911.
"I'm your new neighbor. I live right behind you. House with the yellow awning?"
He says, pointing past my back fence.
"I was running in the neighborhood and I saw so much smoke come from your house I got nervous. I heard cursing, so I called over, but you didn't reply, so I came back to make sure everything was okay. I saw the bonfire and just meant to cover it when you started spraying me."
You can't just go into someone's backyard.
"I hear you, but I'm a firefighter, and I couldn't just wait to see what all the smoke and cursing was about. I swear, I just wanted to help,"
He says, wiping his face while the other hand is still in the air. How do I know you're telling the truth? How about being a firefighter?
"Is it okay if I toss you my wallet? You can see my ID and it'll have my address on it too."
I nod, and he slowly reaches for his wallet from his pocket and tosses it over. Marco Chen, 5'11", 205 pounds, clearly all muscle. 1017 Birch Lane to my 1016 Oak Lane. I flip through a few other cards and see he's a member of the public library, goes to an MMA gym, and is not lying about being a firefighter. He's got his photo on that ID, too. He looks familiar. He must be telling the truth, but you can never be too careful. I swipe my phone and take a picture of his ID. Then I call the second person on my speed dial and I pick up on the first ring. With my eyes on Marco's soaked outfit, I ask, "Just one question. Any chance the Marco Chen you told me about is in town for some reason?" My cousin Jesse, a confirmed local firefighter, says, "Yeah, I got him a job here. Just started. Everything okay?" "All good. Thanks, Jay." Jesse asks, "See you this weekend at Tita Cece's picnic?" You know, if I miss a family party, they'll send a search party and never let any of our female cousins live on their own again, so yes. Yes, I'll see you this weekend, I say. I've got some stories about Marco if you want. I pause, but then just say, "See you this weekend."
"Do I pass the test?"
So far. You're Jesse's friend from college?
"Yeah. How do you know him?"
He's my cousin. He vouched for you, so I believe you had good intentions, but you really scared the shit out of me. No woman wants to see a big man barreling towards her when she thought she was alone. I sigh.
"Sorry about that. Most women I meet like that are eager to see me,"
He says with a smirk. I cock my head to the side and give him an unamused look. Yeah, probably because you're literally putting out their fires and saving their life. Or starting one in them, if I'm being honest. I laugh privately to myself.
What are you laughing at?
Marco teases as he stands up to pull off his shirt and twist out the water. This man is not shy. Thank goodness for that. His ab definition tells me that he'll be able to easily save me from a building on fire and lift me onto a bed, sofa, or any other counter easily during foreplay. He puts the wet shirt back on and holds his hand out to me. I have to stop myself from taking it and mounting it right then and there. Instead, my lips part and I shake his hand. Hello. I'm Mia. Mia Turner.
Nice to meet you, Mia. I'm Marco Chen. Can I have my wallet back?
I'm such an embarrassing doofus. Of course I'm still holding his wallet in my hands. He's not trying to shake the hand of a woman that just assaulted him. He just wants his property back. I hand it to him and start to step back, but he doesn't let go of my hand.
I'm sorry for scaring you, Mia.
He says and slowly lets go. I just met him and I'm already picturing him in my bed. I wish he were still touching my hand. I'd let him touch me if he asked nicely. Even more if he asked not so nicely. Sorry for spraying you so long. You're sopping. Let me get you a towel and some coffee.
Don't worry about it. I'm close to home, after all.
He takes off his baseball cap and tussles his wet hair. If the shirt off didn't get to me, the wet hair tussle does. He's definitely not the only one wet in this yard. I insist. Let me clean you up, I say quickly. Smooth, Mia. Real smooth. I'm starting to sound like a predator. He's clearly not interested. But, taking a good look at him while I wait for his answer, I'd love to do more than just clean him up. I'd love to get him dirty, too. He looks me over as if he's assessing the situation and says,
Okay, if you insist. I'll take you up on that coffee if you tell me what you were burning back here. You weren't grilling hot dogs, that's for sure. It's quite the plume of smoke you had going.
I want to keep talking to him, but I'm a little nervous about how he'll react to what I was doing. Deal. Come on in, I say over my shoulder as I walk inside and leave the door open for him to follow.